Alright, what's up guys? New video today. I didn't expect to be making one so fast, but they actually just announced even more support for Blue Eye slash Dark Magician. This one is really unexpected and honestly a little bit weird. So this is the card. It is a level 7 Dark 2500 attack, 2500 defense monster. It is honestly, I think they could have saved this artwork and made like a fusion of Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. I don't even know why. Like this is a decent looking artwork. Like I think the artwork is actually nicer than what the card actually does. But here is the effect. Let me go back here. Yeah, level 7 Dark Chronicle Magician. Yeah, 25/25. So you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. So basically, both effects are once per turn. If a monster or monsters with 2500 original attack or defense is normal summoned or special summoned to your side of the field, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. So that is effect number 1. That's basically is pretty much usable in any deck that summons a big monster. Any deck that can end on... Basically, any deck that can make a big monster can summon this. It's a super easy summoning requirement, and it basically gets you a Dark level 7 on the board. If this card is special summon, you could target one Dark Magician or one Blue Eyes White Dragon. You control, it gains 2500 attack and defense until the end phase. So, alright, let's kind of discuss this. That effect is actually not even that great. I don't know what's the obsession with boosting old monsters. I don't know why they did that. Red Eyes Retro Dragon has that, where it doubles the attack of Red Eyes. This beefs them up by 2500. Dark Piercing Light beefs them up when they attack. I don't know what the story is with just beefing up normal monsters, but all of these cards have somewhat a similar clause. That effect isn't actually that good, but the reason that it could be better is because it actually does specifically list Dark Magician, and it specifically lists Blue Eyes White Dragon in it, making it more searchable. So as of right now, this card is actually searchable in Dark Magician. Well, not as of right now, but there is a card coming out called Illusion of Chaos, which is a new Dark Magician card. It's coming out sometime soon. 2 sets from now it's coming out. It can actually search any card that specifically lists Dark Magician in its text. So this card will actually be a one-of searchable extender in Dark Magician. I think it's somewhat playable in Dark Magician. It's a level 7, so it can help you go into rank 7 plays. It does get 7 in defense, so you can't like instantly attack with it, which kind of sucks. But you can special summon it and then fuse with it, for example. You can do various things, put spellcasters in graveyard. The only issue with that on the Dark Magician side is that the level 7, like if you wanted to use for example XYZ monsters, the level 7 rank pool is actually kind of shallow. You've got like the Titanic Moth, you've got a Big Eye which steals a monster, you've got the Mecha Phantom Beast monster is banned, and then the other Mecha Phantom Beast monster, Aurodon, is just like, he's just okay. Like I'm sorry, not Aurodon. Dracosac is like, he's just okay in Dark Magician. He doesn't really help you extend all that much further. He basically just makes you 2 win tokens, and then you can attribute them to pop a card, but in reality it's not that good. It's just a level 7, the rank 7 kind of field is a little shallow. Same thing with the Illusion. There's better plays that you can make in Dark Magician. You'd rather go into the fusion area, but I think as a searchable one-of, it's actually kind of decent in Dark Magician overall, and it has all of the stats and leveling of Dark Magician, so it's basically like an additional kind of extender, free monster to special summon it. I wish this card had a different name. So its name is Chronicle Magician. I wish its name was like Blue Eyes, or like Palladium Oracle of Blue Eyes or something like that. That way it could be more searchable and more usable in both of these decks. So that's it kind of on the Dark Magician side. Now on the Blue Eye side, it's kind of, again, another problem. This card isn't actually searchable as far as I know in Blue Eyes, because Bingo Machine Go searches a monster that has Blue Eyes in its name, or it searches a spell or trap card that specifically lists Blue Eyes White Dragon, so it actually can't search this. As of right now, I don't think there is a way to search this card in Blue Eyes, but there is going to be very soon a way to search this in Dark Magician. So you'd have to play this, just hoping to sort of draw it. Now, the other issue with this card is it's very Its level and typing just has absolutely nothing to do with Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes is a bunch of light monsters. This is dark. On top of that, this is level 7. Blue Eyes has a bunch of level 8s, so all of the rank plays are just kind of dead sometimes. The only beneficial, honestly, the only beneficial thing that I've seen from this is that it can let you go into the Synchro 8 category, which that pool is actually kind of deep, because you can use any one of your tuners plus this to go into Borreload Savage Dragon, to go into Psyframe Lord Omega, to go into any number of those monsters. That pool is actually somewhat deep, and I think that would probably be a better play. But even so, I don't know if this is actually worth playing. Again, you can't even search it. It kind of is completely outside of the norm for Blue Eyes. And on top of that, you actually have to special summon a Blue Eyes, and then summon this, and then you normal summon your Sage or Stone or something like that. So it's a little it's honestly a little bit out of left field. I don't think it actually fits all that well in either of the decks. This is kind of a new trend that they started. This is the third card where Blue Eyes and Dark Magician have sort of a shared card. So the first one was Destined Rivals. That card is actually not that bad. It's a nice searchable one of. You can search it off of True Light, or you can search it off of the Bingo Machine Go. That one's a decent card. Then you had the Dark Piercing Light. That one kind of works for any normal monsters, but it's intended to be used in Dark Magician and Blue Eyes. That card again is kind of like a shared card, and this is the third shared card. I don't really know how I feel about this, because to be honest with you, Red Eyes, Red Eyes too, but Red Eyes, Dark Magician, and Blue Eyes all have vastly different play styles. They have different typings, different levelings. They have all types of their play styles are different, and it seems like they're over the course of time they're starting to kind of mix all of the archetypes together. Dark Magician has shared cards with Blue Eyes. What's it called? Dark Magician has shared cards with Red Eyes, with Dragoon. It's kind of like they're kind of combining all of them little by little. Same thing. We got True Light, and then we have Eternal Soul. They're very similar cards, and it's a little bit. Like I said, I don't know how I feel about it. I'd rather just keep them separate archetypes, to be honest with you, because some of these cards, like this one, for example, it's just, they could have made this more of a Dark Magician card and it would have been better for Dark Magician, or they could have made this more of a Blue Eyes card and it would have been better for Blue Eyes, but instead it's kind of in the middle, and its stats and leveling just don't seem to work all that great with either deck. Also, like I said, I honestly think this card, they should have saved this artwork for a fusion, and they should have just made like a Blue Eyes Dark Magician fusion finally, kind of like a Dragoon, and then we could have like a sick boss monster that would actually make it worth playing Dark Magician with Blue Eyes together, and possibly Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, Red Eyes all in one deck. That would be a crazy anime deck. But overall, I don't think this card is all that hot. Maybe a one of in each deck. Definitely a one of in Dark Magician because it's searchable. As for in Blue Eyes, you don't want to play two of this because both effects are once per turn, and it's like hard once per turn. This card's name once per turn, so they are hard once per turn. So I don't see the point of using really ever more than one of these things. But overall, that's it. That's the review, and thank you for watching. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this type of content, check out the other videos on the channel, and please subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. Again, thank you so much. Have a terrific day.